Hi and welcome. Whether you want a little bit of a refresher because you're a little rusty or you're brand new wanting to join us, welcome by the way, and you want a little bit of knowledge before you start, this is a how to play dodgeball presentation brought to you by Bars. My name is Davey Sack and we shall start. So, objectives. In this PowerPoint, you will learn the difference between a game and a match. You will also learn the format, some game rules, and some tips and tricks for that first night back. Game versus match. What are they? So you are going to play 2 matches a night, and then within that match, you're going to play 3 games. Okay. At the start of the season, you're going to have a team. Every team is going to get a group of 10, and you're going to designate a captain. That captain will also help you coach. They will take the lead on game calls and lineups, and they are there to be respected and loved because they are the face of your team. At the start of the match, 6 people will enter the court. There are some nuances. If there are more than 6 of you, the captain will handle it, but there will also be some nuances to sitting out. The ultimate goal is to eliminate players on the opposing team by getting them out. Play 3 games and win at least 2 out of the 3 of them to snatch that win. You will also have a 5-minute timer to pace things along. So it all is strategic and fun because there are 3 conditions in which you can win a game. If you successfully eliminate every other person on the other side, you will win that game. Within that 5-minute timer, if the timer ends and a team has not successfully eliminated the other side, whichever side has the majority of people will take that game. So if my side has 2 and your side has 3, your side would win that game. Last but not least, if for some reason there are the same number of people on each side when that timer goes off, you will go into overtime. Both teams will go into overtime for 1 minute for a winner. Okay. So you're asking me, how do you get out? This goes for them, but it also goes for you. Ways to get out. If you throw and you are caught out, you are going to be considered out. So if you throw a ball and it gets caught, you're out. If you are on the receiving end of somebody else throwing and you get hit and that ball makes contact with your body or a piece of your clothing, you are out. If you are blocking or if someone else is blocking and a ball hits their ball and then ricochets onto you, unfortunately, you're going to be out. And last but not least, there are going to be out of bounds. There are going to be boundaries within the perimeter of the game, as well as that middle line when you rush and get the ball. If you step out of bounds, you will be considered out. In the initial rush, you will not be considered out, but within the game, if you do cross that line, you will be out. Also, some things to note. No headshots. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. We're here to be safe, and there will be warnings given to consistent high balls. Okay? If you successfully bring in another person on your team, that is monumental, that is pivotal, that is all the positive words that talk about changing the game. If a ball is dead, which means that it has hit the floor, the wall, or the ceiling before it hits you, it will not get you out. A ball is dead when it is considered touching the floor, the wall, the ceiling, and if a ball is alive, that is something that will get you out, okay? So know the difference between dead and alive. And last but not least, you need to respect the refs. There will be referees, great referees, helping monitor the game. Refs calls are finals. Sportsmanship rules do apply to the refs as well. So you need to make sure that you are respecting the refs. Some last things to note, ball control. So if your side has 3, because we do play with 4 balls, if your side has at least 2, you must surrender control of the ball, which means that if you have 3, you must give up 1. If you have 4, you must give up 2. And this allows for an equitable game. Both sides need to be able to throw. Both sides need to be able to get the ball. So if you are about to throw or you are blocking, or for some reason you're trying to catch and a ball gets knocked out of your hand, that also is considered an out. And last but not least, you gotta take care of the equipment. You gotta throw the balls. Balls cannot be kicked. They cannot be rolled. They cannot be tapped or placed or any other object, verb that talks about doing anything to the balls that is not a throw. Okay, take care of the equipment. Last but not least, if you have any other questions, you can reach out to Uthman, the director of Dodgeball, currently, myself, Davey Sack, or any other friendly face. We are more than willing to help you and we want to get you helped and situated, so let us know.